Hello, this is Lachlan, and we're back looking at another 2018 7-day roguelike. So this time round, I'm having a look at The Blight by Snowdrama. Snowdrama is given a couple of different versions, so a jam version which, at least on the page, claims is really broken, and a later bug fix. So I'm going to have a quick look at the jam version, but then I'm going to have a look at the newer version. Notable also is that it's divided into a Windows 10 and a Windows 7 version. Windows 10 did come with some significant upgrades to the console, namely to buffer size, which could explain why the Windows 7 version is there as well. I do have Windows 10, so if you're playing along at home, I'm playing with the Windows 10 version. So, Snow Blight's description is thus. When the portals opened and the monsters began to pour out, they brought with them a disease people simply the Blight. They brought with them a disease, people simply the Blight. It has wiped out your race. You're one of the rare few who have managed to avoid the sickness, whether rare immunity or dumb luck. You have been summoned to the location of the original outbreak by the Adventurers Guild to finally push back on the encounter on the monsters and close the final main portal, ending the war against the Blight creatures once and for all. Also, secretly, I'm a little excited to see another C# entry. And also interested because I'm yet to see any C# entries that actually have gone to the effort of using the console properly. So, as with most of these, as with most of these, I'm having a blind playthrough. I'm seeing this stuff for the first time as a you. Ooh, Spellbinder, that sounds interesting. I'm a construct. And I'll be having a specific look through with an eye to completeness, aesthetics, fun, innovativeness, scope, and that vague thing known as roguelikeness. A dwarf slowly approaches you as you enter the town. He's tightly gripping his crutch as he does his best to, as swiftly as he can to greet you. He looks both exhausted and excited, calling out your name as he approaches. Ah, there, Lachlan. I was hoping that today might be the day you showed up. We've been waiting for weeks since we asked for assistance from the Adventurers Guild. Surprised they sent a construct, though, and a spellbinder at that. Don't see many of you around anymore since the Blight wiped your people out. You're looking mighty well, though, so I assume you're one of the rare ones that aren't affected by the Blight. But I'm rambling. Enough talk. Let me get some resources and show you where the Blight creatures have been coming from. Okay, so Q, equipment, W, inventory, E, recipes, R, runes, arrow keys, move, space, start command, environment, arrow commands, A, visible enemies, S, visible items, equip, item value, use spell value, press return. Oh, they're the start commands, okay. You know what? I'm just going to take a screenshot of this because I suspect it's going to be helpful. We'll pull it up in a minute for everyone's benefit. Ooh, sound. Okay. So, we've got strength, physical, fire, water, earth, air, light, dark. Defensive all the same. Space to begin a command. Okay, that's going to be interesting. I don't know what spells I've got. Can I see that? Runes. No, let's try runes. Nope, none. Equipment? None. Inventory. Unknown chest armor, dark sword, unknown chest armor. So, have I got that on me? We want to equip one. Is it equipped? You don it. Equip Nope. Okay, let's keep going. Inventory. Inventory. No, I've got to start a new one. Okay. Nope, tab does not work. Equip 2, the dark sword. No, use arrows. Kobold attacks me. Wait. You attack the kobold. You attack the kobold. You killed the kobold. Well, that's good news for all of us, I think. Okay, I think I'm beginning to see the consequences of picking C# for console application. Being attacked? No. Attack. Attack. We'll see what happens as I get the new version up as well. How much health have I got? Still 60. So that's nice. Do wish I could go diagonally though. Cool. Ooh, what's on the ground? A water wand. Well, that just sounds great. Did I pick it up? Cool. Now, what is that in front of me? No doubt I'm about to find out. Oh, it's not marked as a nearby monster. A table of some sorts, I guess. Well, you're the one to tell me. Oh, okay. Reminder number keypad doesn't do anything. Kobold can attack me from number. An air sword. So, can I find out anything about these? Ooh. Nearby items. Huh. So when I do nearby items, it's showing all my own items. And when I identify 5. You can't identify. Can I? Okay, I can examine 5. How does air cut things? I'm curious myself, so I'm going to equip it. So I've got an air sword. Curious to see how it's going to go, but I've got it. So more kobolds. Okay, let's see what some magic does. So I need to cast 4 on... I don't know what the enemy is. Okay, how about we try... Okay, before I need to do that, I need to show the nearby enemies. 1 kobold. Okay. So then we'll cast... I can't see what my items are. Yes. Cast water wand on kobold is 1. You cast 5. Wait, what? I cast... Okay. Did say it was somewhat broken. Perhaps it's right. Let's persevere for now. doing way more damage with way less effort. I've got a dark wand now. I've got no idea what it does, but I've got it. Let's keep adventuring. After all, it's the least the guild can do. Well, the least they could do was that they didn't show up in the first place, so... yeah. I shall name this Kobold Thomas. So if I go that, and then I cast Dark Wand on 1, then I cast Fireball again. Again, doing very little damage. Supposed to if I just keep hitting him. There's another Kobold there. It's good level generation. Curious as to whether it's doing the kind of feature placement-y ones that some games do. Whether it's done a binary tree and done something else. Don't know. I'm curious as to whether I can run in another console and perhaps get a little less refresh lag. I think in part we see the consequences of what happens when when N curses isn't available for your platform. Okay, so I think this build might be a little broken, and the fact that I can't use wands means I don't actually want to go too deep in here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start the next version. Yeah, let's. 2 seconds. Okay, we've got version 0.3 ready, so let's see what's changed. Have a bit of a game. Okay, I didn't get any real spells last time. I didn't find any runes, so I'm going to go a warrior / cleric counselor. Yes. I'm going a half pixie because that sounds delightful. Dwarf slowly approaches. There you are, Lachlan. I was hoping today might be the day you showed up. We've been waiting for weeks since we asked for assistance from the Adventurers Guild. Surprised they sent a half pixie though and a counsellor at that. Don't see many of you around anymore since the Blight wiped your people out. You're looking mighty well though, so I assume you're one of the rare ones that aren't affected by the Blight. Oh, I'm rambling enough talk. Let me get some resources and show you where the Blight creatures have been coming from. Ba-da-dum. Okay. Still got the refresh issue, but let's find out what else is happening. So when I push that, nope, return when empty. Have I got any runes? I do not. Have I got any inventory? A light potion, a water curious, and a flaming curious. So I want to examine those and find out. It's kind of damp. Now, the question is, do I have to put all of those in? Examine 3. No, okay. Chest piece with a fiery glow. Well, that seems like something I would like on me. So we go equip 3. Well, I'm not doing any damage at all. Mostly just getting injured. going to boldly run away until hopefully we get something a bit better. That's a fire wand. That sounds like the kind of... Oh dear. Okay, fun fact, the escape button escapes the game. Okay, third time's a charm. Lachlan. Yes. Now forgive me, but I'm not super enamored with the counsellor this time, given that last time I was doing 0 damage at all. A human. This dwarf is eternally surprised, no matter whom I am. Surprised they sent a human, though, and a cloaked dancer at that. We don't see many your people around anymore since the Blight wiped your people out. You're looking mighty well, though. Okay, what's this? An earth sword, a dark sword, and a lycurius. How about we start with equipping a sword? Equip the earth sword, and we'll equip the curious, which I think was 3. I'm severely seeing that I'm going to need to tape over my escape key or something, because I see a really severe risk of me quitting this again. What did I pick up? How do I show my inventory? A light wand, but I don't know what it is. Oh, maybe it's a light wand as in it casts light as opposed to it doesn't weigh very much. Such is the ambiguity in the English language. Okay. Kobolds, all these kobolds. So I wonder what happens if I cast light at this. Go cast 4 on 1. I can't cast the light. Oh. Fine, I'll spell it correctly this time. Cast 4 on 1. You cast Fireball. What's this? A dark defense potion. Well, that seems like the kind of thing I want to quaff. So what can I do with it? Let's examine it. Examine 7. Can I either use or deconstruct it? What happens if I deconstruct it? That seems interesting. Well, I don't have it anymore. Oh, but I've got runes now. Maybe. Okay. Hint for future user interface design. Typing incantation correctly is hard. Incantation DA. Nothing is destroyed. Oh, did I get runes by deconstruction? Okay, can I cast multiple runes? Incantation. Da, li, wa, e. Da, li, wa, e. But no. Okay, how about we take this opportunity and actually attack that dude? So I just got something, I don't know what. A dark curious. Okay, so once I defeat this kobold, I'm going to use that potion. So use 5, which only heals me 10. Oh dear. Okay, so what have we got? What have we got? New fire potion. Can I throw a potion? I want to examine 9. I can't do that. I can either deconstruct it or use it. Well, let's deconstruct 9. One of the things that early interactive fiction did, and even later interactive fiction, was allow you to type only part of a command. It would be really helpful here. Okay, what have we got? Runes. So I've got a few more runes this time. So can I go nope, I need to go space command incantation fire. Well, that's not happening. Maybe if I do it multiple together. Runes. Nope, come on. Runes. Incantation. Laiwa. But I'm still only using the lie. Is it the same as if I use... No. Runes. We just attack the kobold. Question is if there are anything other than kobolds around. So I'm saying is... What I'm saying is the theory of depth, but I'm yet to actually see it there. If that makes sense. Like there's runes and multiple races and casting. On the other hand, I'm yet to see the ability to use the runes, to use the casting. The monsters have overrun you and you have perished. The Blight evolves and eventually decimates the rest of the world. Game over, play again. Let's give this another try. Okay. Nerd Prime. Well, arguable whether it's okay, but I did pick it. Spellbinder. Yes. I'm going for a half pixie. Yes. Oh, so combine rune word. Okay, let's give this a try. What is that nearby? A light defense potion. Okay, so let's try doing the combine. Okay, so we've got a light defense potion in the distance. How about we deal with this kobold? Ooh, how about I equip a weapon first, since that seems like a really wise idea. Equip 1. Don't know whether it's better or worse, but... Oh wait, I thought I got him. You attack the kobold for 0. Do I have any runes yet? No. Okay, let's give it another try. Nerd Ternary. After all, Nerd Prime's already been taken. Yes. A warrior. Yes. A human warrior. Yes. Eternally surprised. A dark strength potion. Okay, so let's try this time. So we're going to deconstruct a dark strength potion. So now if I look at my runes, we've got stuff there. Now if I go combine wa. No. How about combine Nope. How about combine. It doesn't show me what the inventory ID is though for the runes. Combine 1, 1, 2. Not implemented yet. Okay. Well, that might explain it. I'm doing 0 damage. Okay. Let's give this another dive. Yep. Okay, so I think there's a couple of builds that are bugged, either that or I need a weapon which I don't necessarily have at the start in order to do damage. I do have an earth sword and an earth wand and a water sword this time. So let's start by equipping the air sword. Now I want to use that. We've got the nearby monsters there. Okay, so let's cast the earth wand on the first kobold. Did it work? No. Cast the earth wand on the kobold. Nope. Cast the earth wand on the kobold, which deals fireballs again. Light potion. I'm doing damage. Okay, let's quaff the identify 5. I can't identify it. Can't examine it either. Use 4. Use 5. Okay, so I wonder if I'm doing as much. So if I use a water sword, what happens if I use no sword? Okay, so unequip 2. I can't unequip it. Equipment. Unequip. I want to unequip my air sword, because currently I'm doing 0 air damage. So I wonder if having physical 2 there, if I'll do more damage by just punching. I think the frustrating thing is I can see that there's potential, and I can see there's thought, and I can see that it's incomplete, and that there's stuff that could make this good. Like, the idea of dealing with separate types of strength and defense is not something that's actually done in roguelikes nearly enough. Okay, so I'm doing 0 damage like that. How about if I've got power on air, also 0. I've got no water power. What kind of damage is that doing to me, do you think? How about we use the air defense potion, which increases my airs by 2. And let's get a sword happening. We'll try the water sword this time. No, need to equip it. I'm doing damage to it at least. Kobold dropped in air. Peter Koboldy. Thus shall all kobolds be named. Now, I don't seem to be regenerating health or anything. So, yikes. Yes. Okay, we're going a cloaked dancer. A human. Okay. And we're back to do this again. I'm not going to risk it with an exception with an exclamation mark. I got a counselor. Yes. Got a construct. Yes. Let's get in this. I want that flaming curicus equipped. And I want to use some light strength. Then I'm going to attack. Am I doing any damage? 2. So that's the same as my light strength. I don't think that's coincidental. He dropped an earth strength. Now, if I use that earth strength, still attacking it for 2. Now, I wonder if I'm attacking it for 2 because I always attack with light strength, or if because kobolds. The earth's worn off though. Got a dark wand. Okay. Got a light potion. Okay. Where have we got here? No. A sword. That seems plain, and that seems like it's not going to be affected by my rubbishy other things. So let's do it. Equip a sword. Attack for 3. And I've got sufficient defense at the moment too that I'm not getting hit. I've got 2 swords. Some wands. Okay. So I'm just going to go with a screenshot for later. See, I don't want to use a light sword because I'm doing so much damage with my current sword. Earth one, I could, but I've got swords. Kobold. An iron chest plate. That sounds like it'd be even better than my current chest plate. Did I pick it up? Oh no. Can I have more stuff? Is there a drop command? Well, let's break down one of the swords and see whether I can. Can't break down the sword. Okay. Can I deconstruct the sword? Now can I now I want to equip my... No. I want to equip... I want to equip the iron chest plate. You don the iron chest plate. Now, I want to break down the Flaming Curious. I want to deconstruct the Flaming Curious. So, got stuff. And then I want an incantation EA. Nope. I want to combine the item ID, not the name. Equipment ID 1 not found. Combine 0 and O. Can I do that? No. Let's keep walking, keep walking, keep walking. Well, dropped a water potion, yep. Okay, so what's this? I could push S to show the nearby item, couldn't I? I'm gonna have problems if I just keep picking stuff up. I'll start using some of it. Use the water potion. Use the light potion. Nope, nothing here. Let's move backwards. Nope, can't walk into tables. Okay, so what's here? More kobolds. He shall fall behind my mighty sword. I take the fire swords, I take the ice swords, I take the water swords, and I attack with my sword. Because it feels a lot like that it's supposed to get crafting mechanics, and I'd like to see that. Kobolds. I begin to feel that none of these guys can attack me with my iron chest plate now. I think the most dangerous thing in the Blight is me. Humans, they say, are the real monsters. Which is why I think I'm a construct. Like Frankenstein. Not like Frankenstein's monster, like Frankenstein. As Frankenstein's monster. The real monster. Struggling a little bit with lag here. Hope there's no one further there anyway. So somewhere there I haven't been yet. Let's come down there. Oh, if we're trying to cut off, it's exploring everywhere. So I'm not sure yet as to whether this game has a win condition or not. Kind of feel that given the caliber of the enemies, if there is one, I'm in a good position to fight. But on the other hand, I prefer not to leave until ascertaining it for good, but I don't think that I'm going to die. Like at this point, I've defeated the monsters! And I tapped through it too quickly. Give me 2 seconds. And we are saved with the magic of screen recording. You have defeated the monsters, closed the portals and entered the Blight. It was a long journey, but you finally have peace. You win, play again, which I inadvertently pressed any key too quickly. So, Snowdrama's done a valiant effort here. Getting anything released in 7 days is tough. There's struggles that I think you've seen that I've had with this here. There's bits that are good. The dungeon generation works well. It feels stable. There is, as you can probably see, stuff that could do with improvement. And so I'm curious now as to whether this is the first step or whether this is it. If it's not the first step and it's going to keep going, you know what? I'm excited to see what comes next. Thank you for watching.